So with that new Word document, what I want you to save it as, and we will save often throughout this assignment, I want you to do a save as, put it in your, what? Call it French country brochure. Put it in your documents folder. If you want to call it, if you want a folder to put it in, I'll be right there. Columns. If you want to put it in a folder, go ahead and do that. Okay, did you open up the one you downloaded? Okay, do Control N to get a new one. Now pull it down. That's probably why it wouldn't do it, why it wouldn't open it here because you already have it. Okay. Call it French country brochure. And the document that I gave you is going to help you. We're going to copy and paste from the text one that I just gave you. All right. So the first thing I'm going to walk you through is remember how you do the three fingers up? Put them on your fat head and move all three fingers up. There's your, you move back and forth. Okay, got it? Okay. Couple different things that we need to work on. The first one is called the style galleries. And then we're going to create a new style. So this is your style gallery up here. So if I choose this one, it's called intense quote. If I choose strong, okay, and I can move those. We're just looking at these different styles right now. We are going to create a new style. So I want you to click the styles pane, which is over here to the right. So let's call it right now. This my current style is called strong, and I want you to click on below there. It says new style. Go ahead and click on new style. Put your name in there. Okay, we're going to give you your own style. And then you can click on we can change the formatting. So let's take a look at the formatting. Pick a font that you like. Pick a color or a size, probably staying with like a size 12. We can make it larger or smaller later. Let's go ahead just for now. Let's change that color to something different. It's right here. Take a look. You can't make it rainbow color.
Each letter has a different color.
No. Well, one color. I know, I get your style, but we need that for now. Okay? And then I want you to say, add to template and yep, instead of adding it to the quick style list, we'll just add it to the template. And then click OK. Now, over here on this side, I have all these different lists in there. If I click on the one with my name, and I click over here and I begin typing, and does it look amazing? Yes. I know it would look better if it were rainbow, and that doesn't mean you can't come back and change, not to rainbow, but you can change the font size to anything specific that you want, okay? So we just created our own style and added it to the list. It's right there. So then click over here and type something with your style so I can take a look at it. Type something with it so I can see your style. I want to see what you did. Okay, looks good. So in this lesson that you're going to do for the French country, I'm going to have you create a French country and know that that's how you're going to do it, okay? And by the way, I am recording my lesson today, so hopefully everything will look good. All right. Let's take a look at, we're looking at drawing a line with a shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And we're just going to insert a line, like a shape. But when you go to draw it, I'm going to have you incorporate the shift key, because the shift key keeps the line straight. You can't make it go at an angle. All right. So the shift key, when we go to insert that shape. So insert, shapes, pick the line. And then I'm going to use the shift key. And notice, even if I move my mouse, trying to make it go at an angle up or down, it won't do that. Go ahead and draw that line. You can close your styles too, by the way.
Does the line need to be a certain length?
Nope, just a line. I can change the color, I can change the weight.
What are we doing?
We just drew a line. Use your shift key. So insert,
Do I need to type something?
insert. Oh, that was when you, with your new,
Yeah, I just don't.
just press enter. Now go to insert and a line under shapes. Pick the straight line. It's first one in the line group. And then using your shift key, click and draw, click and drag, okay? The other thing I want you to do to this is give it a shadow, okay? Let's do a shadow on that line.
Maybe they can do one.
Click and drag. Okay, let's go back to insert. No, it's not. Insert. Line. Click. Not there, that one. Yeah, you're getting one. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. And stop. All right. So once you click on your line, I want you to add a shadow under shape format. There's your shape format, and there's your shadow. Pick the one that says offset bottom left. Offset bottom left. It's a very subtle change. It's not a big deal, but it shows up. Yep, so it's right here. Oh, it's right there. It looks like a big eraser. And choose the shadow. Did you get it?
It's right here. Go to the
Oh, you get it. Did you do the shadow? Okay. Okay. So if I need to clear the formatting, if you get a direction that says clear formatting, go ahead and click on whatever you typed here. And the icon that we're looking for is here in my paragraph group, and it looks like the letter A with an eraser. Click it. And it takes everything that I had back to my default. Okay? If you're disappointed that your style went away, undo. But it is going to ask you to remove the formatting, and that's how you do that. You just select the text and click that A with a little eraser to clear your formatting. Okay, now this next one, this is really hard. We're going to do a header, but we're going to do some different stuff to it. Okay? We're going to make things a little bit different for the header and the footer. All right. So what I want you to do is sorry, I need some directions here. Ms. Versteeg, do you happen to have a copy of the directions? I probably do. And I forgot to do the mask. Hey, give me a second to check out masks. Just sit still.
And you can write on that or style it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Okay, this took me a really long time because I was reading through these directions and I wasn't sure how to do this. So we have to change our view from print layout. The directions will tell you this when I give them to you. To page width. So up here at view, and choose page width. It's under zoom and page width. So zoom and page width.
Wait, no, it's still not working.
Did you go to view?
No, it's not. They haven't worked.
Up at the top. Yeah, view. Okay, click on down here somewhere. You might have to go through that. Pull that one up. All right, now try view. Still, okay, down here. Now try it again, view. And you really don't need that up there, and then zoom. And page width. Nope, just page width. So let's insert a header using the blank style. So I want a header. So go to insert, choose header, and do the drop. And the first one is a blank style. So if I type something here, and I have another page, so I'm gonna click off of there and make sure that I have enough enters to do another page. Okay, so I'm just gonna enter till I get 2 pages. And that second page is also going to have that. There's my second page, and whatever I have in the header is in both. And we don't want that. We're going to work on changing that. So go back up into your header. And in the header grouping, there's a different first page. So I want you to check the box for different first page right here. Are you good?
Yeah, I need to get that one out.
All right, good. Did you get the different first page?
I did.
Okay, good. And then we'll press the enter key one time. And then it tells me to use the up arrow key once. Up arrow key one time. This is where it wants the line. This is where we're going to draw that line that we just did. We're going to put another one here. All right? So instead of having it in our document, we're going to have it in our header. So let's go through those steps again. Here I am in the header. I'm going to insert a line. I'm going to click it and drag using the shift key. Now that time I didn't use shift. I am going to make it thicker. I don't tell you specifically what to do, so I'm doing like a 3-point. And then I want that shadow again. And that's going to be in the header, but it won't be in both of them. Take a look at what I typed in the first time. It shows up in the second, but it won't show up in the first. So we have a different first page. We're going to go to the footer. Actually, for now, just because you don't have the image, and I'll get it for you later, all I want you to do is put an image in your footer. When we do it for the assignment, we're going to use a picture of France. We'll have the map of France. But for now, because you don't have that, all I want you to do is get a picture, and we're going to put it in your header, and we're going to make it rather small. Okay? So insert your picture, and we're going to change it. Once you get it in there, I need you to make it 1 inch high. Okay? So insert picture from file. So there's mine. I chose the stars. If I want to, I can just go over here and change my height from whatever it is. I just need it to be 1 inch. Press enter. So I want to see a 1 inch image in your footer. Some of you put it in the header. Go to the footer. Go down to the bottom. Okay, are you in the header right now? Okay, so now we're in the header, and now you're in the footer. Okay? Sometimes you have to click on just the header in order to do it. You get it in the footer, and you made it 1 inch. Perfect.
It worked.
Okay, good. Don't distort it. Nope. There you go. We got it? Are we good? Does that work? Okay. Is that a header?
No.
You're not doing it? All right. And then I want you to, let's just drag it to this side. Will it go there? Picture format. So if we do, right now it's in line with our text. I think we can change the position. Nope. It didn't go where I want it to go. So let's try the wrap text. I did square. It lets me move it where I want to. I don't know if it makes a difference what we choose.
When I did square, it moved my header down, my footer down. And I wrapped it text square.
Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let's find one that's going to a fixed position on the stage or on the page. And that seemed to work. Didn't move my header at all or my footer at all. I did fixed position on the page.
That one is like, doesn't work. It's like all the other ones, you can see the text. This one's kind of faded out.
Okay. And I'm also outside of my margin, so I really don't want to be there. Let's keep working with that so that we get it where it needs to be. Go ahead. Yeah. See, when I change that, it doesn't let me move the position. More layout options. Right? I will, before we do this, I will make sure that I get it to where it needs to be, because right now I'm outside of the margins and I definitely don't want to be there, but we'll get it fixed. All right. So let's go into your document. Okay, I deleted that bar that was in there. I took that out. Let's go to layout. And let's look at columns, which is right here. And choose left. Okay, so a left column. Now let's go back to the 100% view on the home tab. Let's go home and view at 100%. And so in order to do that, I'm just down here in the right-hand corner, changing my view back to 100% instead of a zooming there. Okay. So now, instead of having this, I'm going to change, and it's going to tell you what to type in here. And we're just going to type in French country. It becomes kind of a heading that you're going to be in this column. So we're going to make a brochure, and you know that brochures are tri-folded, and this is going to be the title on that front part. All right. For this next thing that we're going to do, we're going to insert a picture again. But what I need from your picture from your file is going to have to be I'll have to see it in order to make sure it works. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Because what I want to do with this is I want to remove that background. I'm going to get rid of the black. So put a picture in there, but you've got to have something that's going to allow you to remove the background. And on mine, it turned it purple. It also, I don't know if you can see this, but the purple kind of came in a little bit on the bottom and the top. Once you have that done, click keep the changes. So now mine's kind of funky looking because it took a little bit too much. So play with that for a little bit. Removing that background. And then if I want to mark the areas that I want to keep, I can do that. I can come in there with my pen and I can say, give me back those sections that it took out. So work on your picture, whatever you put in there. Once you get it looking the way you want to, say, keep the changes. So now I fixed mine, it's not flat top and bottom anymore. Okay, if you pick something that doesn't have a clear background, get something different, try a different one. So click on your image and then remove the background. There it is. Yep, it's in the upper left. Good. Did you get one? Does it come in that way? Because its background's pretty much already removed. And then if you want to keep parts of it, you can do that. Hey, how'd that work? Good? Good? So there's not much background on there, but you can do it. Go to picture format and then way to the left. Remove the background. See, couldn't find the background. So you might want to choose a different picture. One that's got a clearer background. Okay? So if you went back into that, you can erase that. So that's good. It looks good. Okay? You're going to have to do that for this assignment as well.
Do the picture format and then go where?
Remove background. It's way up here in the left. Yeah, remove background. So it's going to turn purple. So now let's keep the tail of the fish. So mark, yep, so click that, and then click around, draw around on the tail, and it'll bring back. You don't want the water.
What is that?
Okay, so carefully do that, and then say keep changes, and then you can do it again if you need to. Okay? Well, because you're doing such a good job, let's continue with this. Let's get another picture and put whatever you just put in there. That'll come to the foreground, and we'll put another one in the background and stack the two of them on top of each other. Here we go. So I'm going to put in another picture. It doesn't need to make sense. And with my son, I'm going to change that format and bring it to the front. So text wrapping in front of the text.
Why are you putting it together?
What?
Why are you putting it together?
In the brochure, we're going to have a picture of a bridge, and then the French flag is going to come in front of it. So that's why you need you to do that. All right. Oh, and let's change the back. Let's change this too. My little hedgehog. I'm going to go to the artistic effects. And I'm going to choose one of those. So my little hedgehog isn't going to look like a photograph. He's going to have an artistic effect. So do that as well.
Sick.
That's great. Now get another background. Put your fish somewhere. So did you do, yeah, good. You did an artistic effect on the back of your, on whatever image went to the background.
There we go.
Very good. Did you get it? And then did you do a different artistic effect on the background of that?
Why does it tear so much?
Okay. There I go. I'm going to show you one more thing. It's called drop cap. take that document that I gave you, the text document, and let's just get, let's do part C. Okay? I'm going to have you copy all of part C and paste it into our other column. So here I am. I don't want the words part C. I do want moments to remember. Ugh. And I'm missing my mouse. Okay, so now I'm going back to my document, and I want to be in this center section. I don't want to be in this left-hand side. I want to be on this side. And paste. Whoops. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you the drop cap. I'm going to click in front of Find. And in the Format menu, I want you to choose Drop Cap. And then choose Dropped. Now it's telling you that it's going to take this to an Arial. It's going to, the lines to drop, it's going to do 3, and the distance from the text is 0. Click OK. Do it again. Do it with Relax. Click in front of Relax. See what it'll do? Okay. We'll keep working.
Paige Nakamus, you have a message in the office. Paige Nakamus.